morning is here.
Oh, good morning. Morning is here. Good morning. We are here on the Love Morning Show.
Morning is here.
Morning is here. Good morning.
Morning is here.
Morning is here. Good morning. We are here on the Love Morning Show.
We can have a big smile as we laugh for a while
Here on the Love Morning Show.
Oh,
Morning is here. Good morning. Morning is here. Good morning. We are here on the Love Morning Show.
morning is here.
Morning is here. Good morning.
Morning is here.
Good morning. We are here on the Love Morning Show.
So let's have a real good time. It won't cost you a dime. Here on the Love Morning Show. Yeah.
Morning is here.
Good morning.
Morning is here. Good morning. We are here. Morning Show. Morning is here.
Good morning.
Morning is here.
Good morning.
We are here.
Oh, Lord. Let's go. Yeah, yeah.
Morning is
Yeah, yeah.
morning is
Oh, yeah.
morning is morning is
Ooh.
morning is
Hey.
the morning show.
Good morning on this Thankful Tuesday morning. Welcome to the Love Morning Show. I'm your host, JB Lee, and what a good morning it is. Wake on up, get your day started, knowing the God that made the heavens and the earth and everything in the universe. He loves you on this Thankful Tuesday morning. In the words of James Brown, get on up, get on up, get on the scene. In Jesus' name, wake on up this morning. Hey, happy Tuesday, y'all. It is Thankful Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to you. Hope all is well. Hope you're doing good on this Tuesday morning. Man, we thank God that yesterday was Monday. Hope your Monday was good. And we move right on into Tuesday, y'all. I'm telling you, this week is going on by. And I'm so grateful for God's love, His grace, His mercy, all that He's done in our lives. God is awesome. He is so good. He's so good. And He loves us every day, all day, because that's just who God is. And He wants the absolute best for your life. God loves you. He really loves you. I'm telling you, He loves you, flaws and all. He loves you. Come on, I'm talking to me and somebody. Flaws and all, He loves you. Because that's just who God is. The word says God is love. Not could be love, not maybe gonna love, not shall be love, not one day love. The word says God is love. Lord have mercy. It expresses it so many times throughout the scripture because God wants us to get a clear picture, an understanding of who He really is and what He has done for us. You know, God loved us so, y'all, that the angels, they have inquired. He said, what is man that thou art mindful of them? What is it about these humans, God, that you care for them and that you keep them on your mind? What is it about them? It's His love. That's His love. You know, it's got to be something for the angels to inquire about the relationship that He wants with us. It's got to be something for them to say, man, what is going on? That He do so much and care so much and send His Son to die for them. And man, I'm telling you, that's real love. Lord have mercy. That's real love. Come on, I'm talking to me and somebody. That's real love. But that's who God is. That's how He feels about you and I. On your best days, He loves you. On your worst days, He loves you. When you're somewhere in between, He loves you. You cannot stop God from loving you. I don't know why I'm on that this morning. That's for me and somebody. You cannot stop His love from flowing. See, when you feel inadequate or something, you know, that's you. That ain't God. Ooh, I'm talking to me and somebody. That's your feelings. There's a scripture that says He said, listen, if your heart condemns you, If your heart, I think I'm gonna be doing that sometime. It says if your heart condemns you, God is greater than your feelings. Oh Lord have mercy. See, you can't always go on your feelings. You might feel, oh, I don't know if God, and God ain't thought nothing like you thinking about yourself. Lord have mercy. All right. I'm telling you, he loves you. He wants the absolute best for your life every day, all day. I'm telling you, he do. All right. Good morning. Good morning, Rosa. Good morning, Josephine. Good morning, James, a.k.a. Teddy. Good morning, Deacon Lamb. Good morning, Joyce Johnson. Good morning, Wanda. Good morning, Pastor Goss. Good morning. Again, hope everybody had a good start to the week on yesterday. Today is Tuesday. Thank God for Tuesday. Today is Tuesday. And we are expecting a wonderful day today. Here in the eastern part of North Kakalaki. I think it's going to be back in the high 80s. Might reach 90 again today, but got a little overcast and right now. But it was really hot yesterday. I was out there doing some little stuff, and I said, man, it's hot out here. And so, but it started cooling down just a little bit. And we was looking for some storms that didn't never come in. And so I called my mom. My mom is my meteorologist. She's a meteorologist. She knows the weather in and out. She knows what's gonna happen all the time. She on it. Good morning, Marsha. Good morning, McClammy. She's on it. She knows the weather in and out. So I called her last night. I said, Mama, there's a storm up there. No, we ain't getting no storm, but it thundered way off. I don't know how she know all this about this weather. It was thundering way off, right back there behind me. I was like, how she know if it was in front or on the side? She said it was thundering way off right back there behind me. I said, okay. Anyhow, she's my meteorologist. She knows the weather. Good morning, Rochelle. She knows the weather. And but we might get some storms. I think we got some in play for this week. And but listen, again, I try to make this announcement every day. Good morning, Laura Jenkins. If you're outside, working outside, sitting outside in the shade, you say, well, I'm gonna go out and sit on the porch today. Stay hydrated. Whether you're working, whether you're in the sun or the shade, stay hydrated, because I'm telling you, when you get dehydrated, things start happening to your body. So stay hydrated. Make sure you drink plenty of fluids wherever you are, whatever you're doing, in and out. Stay hydrated. You could be sitting in the house and get dehydrated. It happens all the time. So drink plenty of fluids. Keep your body up on the fluids. It makes a difference in your everyday living. All right. I'm thankful. Listen, I went Sunday. Was it Sunday? Yes. I went Sunday after church. And I went to get the car inspected. One of the cars inspected. And so I went to one of these little places. It's an inspection place, but they do like the oil change and all, do the little stuff like that. So I went to one of those places. I think it's called Valvoline. I don't know what the name of it is. But they do inspections. They do oil changes and they do just little things, odds and this thing. And so I got the inspection and the guy told me, he said, yo, you have to be careful. You have to be careful out there. Now, people, they listen, people are in the business. There's nothing wrong with being in the business for making money. That's why people go in business. And I don't mind supporting your business. You're in the business for making money. But I'm not in the business of just giving my money away. Come on, I'm talking to me and somebody. So they pulled the car in, they inspected it. And the guy says, he said, listen, he said, your windshield wipers need to be replaced. I said, my windshield wiper? He said, yeah, you need to replace your windshield. I said, what's wrong with them? He said, well, they skipping. I said, skipping? So I walked out there and he said, yeah, you turn them on, they not. I said, oh man, because I had just washed the cars. I got up early Sunday morning, washed the cars and everything. And so what happens is a lot of times your windshield wiper blades will get residue on them for, sitting and stuff. Good morning, Londa Hainsley. they'll get residue on them. And so all you have to do is take some rubbing alcohol. Listen at me good, y'all. Take some rubbing alcohol, put on a rag or something, paper towel, and scrub them off. Because what'll happen is that buildup will get on them, and when they go across the windshield, they'll like skip, and leave a little bit of water behind. So I said, well, man, I'm going to wipe them off. He said, no, you can't wipe them off in front of me. So he failed me. And he said, well, I got some wiper blade. How much your wiper blade? He said it was $28 a piece. That's almost $60 for some wiper blades. It was it probably would have been $60 after tax. $28 a piece for some wiper blades. He said, we got them right in there. I said, you ain't got them for me. So I went back yesterday. I cleaned them off. Took some alcohol, cleaned them off real good, tested them out. They worked fine. I went back yesterday and got it re-inspected. But I'm telling you, be careful when you go to these places. Young ladies, older ladies, middle-aged ladies, young men, old men, whoever you are in life, listen, don't be paying for stuff you don't need, because there was absolutely nothing wrong with those windshield wiper blades. All they needed was me to clean them off. And if I had a thought about it ahead of time before I went to get the inspections, I would have did that. But don't feel like you in a crunch because you're there. You say, well, I'm already here now. That's what a lot of people do. I'm already here now. I need them. Go ahead and put them on. That's $60 going out of your pocket. You say, well, man, $60 ain't a whole lot of money. It's really not. But it's a whole lot of money that I can have in my pocket that I don't need to give away. Because that's what it's going to be happening. You're going to be giving your money away and getting rid of some perfectly good wiper blade that can last you another 6 or 8 months. Be careful out there, because they'll tell you. And I was watching them. Everybody that came in there got something did yesterday. Took a little while. It was always often, you want to get this fuel injection cleaner, you want to do, and I don't know how much it is, but it's you can go get your own fuel injection cleaner, put in your car. And some of that stuff don't do nothing no way. So be careful out there. That's your money. Take care of your monies. Like my granddaughter say, monies. One of my granddaughters, before it got too hot, they were home, and I was working on doing little odds and things to the cars. And I noticed their windshield wipers one of them, the windshield wipers were getting a little rough around the edges. So I said, I need to change them. Yeah, Marcia, there's a lot of crooks out there. So I said, well, I gave him my card. I said, okay, here, go up there to the parts store, Aunt Vance, and get you some wiper blades. And I said, don't get them real expensive ones now, because they're going to overcharge you for it. She said, okay. She went up there and she come back with the wiper blades. She come back. The wiper blade she got, it was $50-something. I said, who sold you these? She said, some guy at the counter said these was the best that they had. I said, not on this car, they not going to be. I put them wiper blades in that car. I said, hey, give him my card, honey. I'm going back up. She said, what you going to do, Papa? I said, I'm going to get my money back. And then I'm going over to Walmart's and get some of them blades to put on. I got 2 blades for what one blade costs at Advance at Walmart. Just some information, y'all. Look out for your pockets. Everybody ain't got your best. Listen, they don't have your best interest at hand when it comes to your pockets. Lord have mercy. You said, well, JB Lee, don't you broke? No, I'm not broke by no means. I went in, we're going to get down topic for the day. I went in a store, Harris Teeter, and I said, I'm going to get me a little bit of, they got the little hot bar. I said, I'm going to get me a little bit of noodles and some stuff on there. And I got it to the counter. It was a little old tray, $16. I said, ain't no way, because you have to weigh it. I said, ain't no way. So I called the lady over there. I said, hey, ma'am. I was in self-checkout. I said, I want to take this off. She said, you don't want it? I said, no, I don't want it. I said, this stuff that's high. She said, it is. And I said, ma'am, listen, it's not that I can't afford it. It's that I'm not going to afford it. She said, I don't blame you. Lord have mercy. Just because I had it fixed, I wasn't paying for that. No $16. Lord have mercy. I could have got a whole dinner for just about that. All right. Let's get on down to our topic for today. Look out for your pockets, y'all. Look out for your pockets. Our topic for today, y'all, is get to know Jesus. That's our topic for today. Get to know Jesus. I'm going to say it one more again for the people in the back, especially those on the front row. You know who they are. They look so fresh, so clean. They smell so good. They're on their phone playing TikTok, Top Tick, Candy Crush, Crush Candy, Uno, no own, or the Uber Eats while the preacher preach. Get to know Jesus. I had somebody a while back ask me, matter of fact, I get this question quite often. They say, well, you know what? You know, what's one of the best things to do after you get, when people get born again? And my nephew, he gave his life to God some months ago. And I was talking with him. I said, man, listen, make getting to know Jesus your priority. Let that be the first thing that you get to do, is get to know him. Because see, I realized, I was thinking about me. I got born again at an early age. And I got to know quite a bit about church. But I knew more about church than I did about Jesus. Come on, I'm talking to me and somebody. So I think I pretty much sure I know it's very vital. It's very essential to everybody to get to know Jesus. It's all right. Knowing church is okay. You know, you get to know the ins and outs and the protocols and all this stuff and all the governing bodies and all this. That's okay to know all that. But the most important thing you could ever do in your life, whether you just got born again, whether you've been born again for 10 years, 20 years, 30 or 40 or 50 years, it don't matter. Get to know Jesus. Come on, I'm talking to me and somebody. Because see, when you get to know him, everything that you need to know about this life flows out of who Jesus is in your life. Come on, I'm talking to me and somebody. Get to know Jesus. I've heard a lot about Daniel in the lion's den and Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego and Job and all these stories and Moses and stuff. Those things are good. There's some good information. There's some life lessons you can learn from those things. But the most important thing you can ever do in this walk with God, in this walk that you have in this life and Christianity, is get to know Jesus. Come on, I'm talking to me and somebody. Get to know him. And see, when you get to know him, everything you need flows out of that relationship with knowing him. Get to know him. All that other stuff, that stuff, it'll pass. See, when you get to know him, you see knowing him. See, you can't. You might can't call on you. You get to know everybody on the usher board. That's good. That's good to know them. You working with them in the sanctuary, whatever. That's good. But you can't call on them in your time of need and they always answer. Come on, I'm talking to me and somebody. It's good to get to know your pastor. It's good to know him and to know, his background and his the things that he know in theology and all those things and hermeneutics and all. It's good to know all that about your pastor, but you got to get to know Jesus, because there gonna be some times in your life you ain't gonna be able to reach out to your pastor. Oh, I'm talking to me and somebody. Get to know him. The relationship with him is so essential to your everyday living, to your life. It's vital to your life to get to know Jesus. Oh, I'm talking to me and somebody. There's been, you said, well, when you go to church, don't you learn about Jesus? Not necessarily. I've heard a lot of sermons and some of them had nothing to do with Jesus. See, I want to get to know him. Lord have mercy. And the more I get to know him, the more I get to know about who I really am. Oh, I'm talking to me and somebody. Get to know him. There's people have been sitting in church for years. They've been sitting there and they've been going. They've been in perfect attendance. They've been doing things. They've been participating. They're committed to going. But they don't know about an intimate relationship with Jesus. They heard about him. They know of him. Oh, I'm talking to me and somebody. There's a lot of people sitting in church. They know of him, but they don't know him. Come on, I'm talking to me and somebody. They know of him, but they don't have an intimate relationship with him. Listen, Michael Jordan is from here in Wilmington, North Carolina. I know of him, never met him in my life. I read a lot about him, but I never met him. I don't know him. There's people that have read a lot about Jesus, but they don't know him. Come on, I'm talking to me in Spanish. Only way you get to know him is be in a intimate relationship with him, where you talk to him and you listen, he talks with you. There's some people in my life that have been in my life before, and I knew them when we was coming up. We was going to school together, and we were friends and this and that, and I haven't seen them in years. I cannot say that I know them because I haven't communicated with them. I haven't been around them. So now at this point in my life, I know of them. I don't know them. But see, once you get to know Jesus and you talk with him and he talks with you and you commune with him and everything you need flows out of him, that's a relationship. Get to know him. Yes, Martha, it's beneficial for me to know him personally. Yes. See, you sometimes you known people, you known of them, and somebody say, "Oh, you seen so and so?" Yeah, I seen the other day. Yeah, how they doing? They doing pretty good. And but somebody else talked to them. You didn't talk to them. Somebody else talked to them. Yeah, I talked to them the other day. Yeah, how they doing? They doing all right. That don't mean you know them, because somebody told you something about them. Oh, Lord have mercy. That don't mean you know Jesus because the preacher tell you something about Jesus. That don't mean you know Jesus because somebody in Sunday school mentioned his name. You got to know him for yourself. Oh, I'm talking to me and somebody. Sometimes, you be talking with people and you ask them, hey, how you go to church? Yeah. And the first thing they start talking about is what their mom and daddy did. Well, my daddy was a preacher. My mama, she was Sunday school teacher. No, well, what about you? Do you know Jesus by him being a preacher? Your mother, a Sunday school teacher, and this one working on the usher board, and this one's a deacon in the church. That don't have anything to do with your relationship with him at all. See, I can't have this relationship on the backs of other people. What they know about him, what they did. And grandma, oh Lord, my grandma used to pray. She used to pray hard. What about you? Get to know him. Get to know Jesus. Listen. Lord, I've been in church all my life. I played instruments in church pretty much all my life. I've sung in church all my life. I participated, traveling from one place to the other, going to church and doing all kind of things and doing a little bit of public speaking every now and then in church and enjoying all the benefits of church. But the most important thing that I ever did was get to know Jesus. That made all the difference in my life. Lord have mercy. Marcia said they have a piggyback relationship off of what somebody else is talking about. A piggyback relationship. Yeah, I'm telling you, my great granddad, they helped build the church. That's good. What about you? Get to know Jesus. Very vital, very essential. I believe, just my belief, just my opinion and my belief, I think every church ought to have at least once a month a class on getting to know Jesus. Not teaching you how to get it, because every relationship is personal, but at least give you some fundamental foundational things about getting to know who Jesus is in your life. I think every church ought to have it at least once a month. Have a class on just talking about Jesus, how wonderful he is. Because see, Jesus gave us some prime examples of how to live this life. Get to know him. All these people got church down. They got church down pat. They know how to do church. They got it so down pat they can fake it. Oh, I'm talking to me and somebody. Oh, they can fake it real good. It looks really good. But getting to know Jesus, that's important. And listen, we seen a lot of it when the pandemic came around. Some people say pandemic. When the pandemic came around, people were scrambling, man. They were scrambling. They was in bad shape because they couldn't get to the church. And I said to myself, oh my gosh. And see, by the time the pandemic came, Ella and I, we had already transitioned. I was playing for this church, and anyway, we was done. We was done. Honestly, we was done. We was done with the church scene. It was just too much going on. It was just too much distractions. I couldn't do it anymore. I just couldn't do it. So we had maybe a year and a half before the pandemic, we had stopped going to a local body. We were still going to church online every Sunday. We'd be online looking at church, enjoying doing our communion with the church and all the kind of stuff, singing and everything else, having church online. But when the pandemic hit and people could not get to that building, they were in panic mode. I seen it firsthand. It's like, I don't know what we gonna do. It was pitiful. Because see, they had a relationship with the church, the building. They had a relationship with the building, but didn't have a relationship with Jesus. Come on, I'm talking to me and somebody. And it showed. Because they was a nervous wreck. And I seen a lot of posts online. I can't wait to get back to church. I can't wait to get back to the building. Because there's something there's nothing in that building. There's nothing sacred about that building. Come on, I'm talking to me and somebody. If you listen, the only way God show up to the building, if you show up. Come on, I'm talking to me and somebody. There's nothing special about the building. You can go in an outhouse and have a good time. The word says where there's two or three. He didn't say where you had to be. He said where there's two or three. He didn't have no specific location. He didn't say nothing about no steeple. Lord have mercy. He said he didn't mention nothing about a mourner's bench. He said when you gather together, Lord have mercy. Come on here, somebody. In his name. It's all about Jesus. Oh, I'm talking to me and somebody. Get to know Jesus. Yeah, show up with the right spirit. Get to know him. I'm telling you, everything else will fail. Lord have mercy. But this relationship with Jesus is eternal. It never fades. It never gets old. It never runs out. He said, I'll never leave you nor forsake you. Get to know Jesus in all you're doing. Get to know him. That's the most important thing that any of us can ever do in life, is get to know Jesus. Oh, church is good. Oh, it's good to go to church. It is. If you got a good pastor. Let me clarify. If you got a good pastor, somebody's teaching you something, get to know Jesus. Church is good. You got a good church, getting a good word, and they teach you about Jesus, how much he loved you, what he done for you. It's good. But don't ever let church replace your relationship with Jesus. That's my time. All right. Get to know Jesus, y'all. That's all you need to do. Get to know him. He'll lead and guide you. Listen, that's why you get to know him, you know the Holy Spirit living in you. He said, I'll lead and guide you into all truth. You get to know Jesus. Listen, he'll lead you to a place where you can get fed. Come on, I'm talking to me and somebody. He'll lead you somewhere where you can get a good word. You get to know him. You'll know what a good word is when you hear it, when you get to know him. Come on here, somebody. All right. That's our topic for today. Get to know Jesus. If anybody ever asks you, anybody like to call them the new convert, anybody just got saved, anybody looking for a relationship with an understanding who, and they say, well, what should I do? Tell them, get to know Jesus. That's what you should do. Get to know him. It's going to make all the difference in your life. All right, let's get on down to our lunch menu for today, y'all. Lunch menu for today is brought to you by me, JB Lee. Lord have mercy, I got a good one for you today. This lunch menu, I thought about it, put a lot of thought into it. I said, I'm going to give the people something. Got to give the people what they want. That's what I'm going to give you today. Got to give the people what they want. Here we go. Our lunch menu today is Brought to you by me, JB Lee. We're having pig ear sandwich. That's what we're having today. A pig ear sandwich with hot sauce and mustard. A side of hot fries and a what? Sweet tea. That's our lunch menu for today. A pig ear sandwich. Hot sauce. Now I'm going to tell you about these pig ears. They are good. What you do, they're not really good with cheese. Don't do cheese. You get that pig ear, and what they do, they boil them. And then a lot of people like them after they boil them. You put them in a pan, a little bit of olive oil, and you mash it. You mash that ear down. Mash it on the bottom of that pan. Flip it over and mash it again. You're going to see it's already crunchy, but you want that skin to be crunchy on it too. Mash that ear down. Mash it in that pan. When you mash the ear down, it's almost like you say, shh. You mash it, and you're going to hear that pan going to go, shh. Mash that ear down. Then you put some hot sauce on that bread and some mustard. Lord have mercy. You're going to get you a side of them hot fries and a what? Sweet tea. That's our lunch menu for today. Pig ear sandwich. Londa said no lunch for me. Marsha said no lunch, no crunch for me. Rochelle said she done reverted back to fasting. Rochelle's on the fast. Okay, Teddy, come on, Teddy with me. Teddy, you got me. Teddy said he'll take 2 of them. I got you, Teddy. Wanda said no lunch for me. Deacon Lamb said no, we are not having lunch today. All right. Pig ear sandwich. It's got a crunch to it. You want to mash it after you boil them for 30 minutes. They're good after 30 minutes. Then you put them in that pan. And it's almost like, you know how you tell somebody, hush. You tell them, shh. That's what it's going to sound like. That's what that ear going to sound like when you mash it down in that pan. It's going, shh. Rose said no lunch today. Mash it down in that pan so that ear when it say shh. All right, that's our lunch menu for today. Pig ear sandwich, hot sauce, mustard, hot fries, and a what? Sweet tea. That's our lunch menu for today. Listen, every day we say something good about it because it really matters what you say about your day, because life and death is in the power of your tongue, and we're going to do it today just like we do every day. Marsha said you can't do lunch no more. Y'all send me some lunch menus, y'all. I got you. Send me some. I'll put them up. I promise you I will. I know my lunches be good. They be hitting. My lunch be hitting. All right, every day we say something good about it because it matters what you say about your day, because life and death is in the power of your tongue, and we're going to do it today. Deacon Lamb said Teddy can have mine, so you'll have 3 of them. Yes, indeed. Let's get it in, y'all. Hey, today is a blessed day. A day full of love because God, you are love. A day full of grace. A day full of mercy. A day full of peace. A day full of joy. A day full of health. A day full of prosperity. A day full of all of who you are, God, because you are our everything. Listen, love on yourself. Love on somebody. Pray for yourself. Pray for somebody, but don't let nobody mess up your day, not even yourself. Remember, God loves you. He wants the absolute best for your life. I'm telling you, he do. Listen, get to know Jesus. Get in a relationship with him. If you know somebody don't know him and they say, well, what should I do? Tell them, get to know Jesus. He got you. He'll teach you everything you need to know about this life. He'll teach you how to love, how to give, how to just get along with people, and how to understand the word. Get to know Jesus. He got you, y'all. Listen, we love you. We love you. God love you too. Here at the Love Morning Show, y'all. We out.